Ooh. Oh, man. Admit. Oh,
Oh my gosh, my audio is working.
how fantastic.
Yeah, wonderful. Oh, look at all these people joining now. Wow.
I meant for it to be allow all. I hope I just allowed. I didn't mean for this to have a waiting room.
What?
So,
They're all coming in.
yeah. Whew. Can I change it in the middle of the meeting to not allow a waiting room? Oh my gosh. Okay. Loving myself the most. Hi everyone. Um, has everyone been feeling the energies of this moon for beyond just this day? My gosh. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Meeting notes are up here. Okay. So, hmm, hmm. The energy here. Oh, there's another one. Gosh almighty. Okay. Mm, we'll give it another minute. Okay. I'm just gonna try and notice and let everyone in. So hopefully that works. Thank you all for being here. This has been a wonderful year so far, is what I want to say. The energies that have been coming up, um, I will share with you first. Let's start out with saying we create a sacred space here amongst ourselves. We allow the energy of anything that is no longer serving us to escape and to create a sacred space in each one of our spaces where we can feel safe and protected and healed within ourselves. We allow the energies here to be a sacred place of giving, receiving, and releasing, most of all, releasing. For the energies that have been coming up over the course of the last week and the few days have been letting go of lifetimes worth of trauma. And so, what I want to do also is to set the space for my saging because I really feel um, the need to do that right now. Um, the energy I found to be, I don't know if it made it into the last channeling part that I did for this full moon ceremony, um, was this is actually the snow moon, apparently. And I found this very interesting as this was the first time this year that we had really had any snow, at least where I am directly at. So, where I am thankful for that, I did find this to be incredibly amusing. So, I am lighting my sage here, and as we do so, we say we welcome our work with the elements, the earth, the air, the fire, the water. We ask for the sage to be a cleansing element, on our journey, remembering that it is our intention that is the most powerful to clear all non-beneficial, dark, negative, and dissonant energies in, on, and around me and my home throughout all eternity, across all time, space, dimension, and reality. I ask for the energy of my space to be completely cleansed and clarified. I like to get under my desk here. That I ask for the earth, the wind, the air, and the fire to completely cleanse my space. Okay. All right. I have stuff on my phone. Wow. All right. All right. So, it's always a good idea. Remember, your intention is powerful, and that as you go, oh, huh, caught someone. Love it. Okay. As you go about your cleansing, that yes, the sage itself has the power that we have given to it over time and the clarifying properties and the cleansing properties, but it is more than anything your intention that you put into releasing the energy um, of everything that is out there. So I encourage you as you go about um, your rituals to ensure that the strongest thing that you have is your intention to release all of the energies that are in, on, and around you and your home. Asking for the energies of the earth, the wind, the fire, and the water to be completely cleansed from your aura, from the areas that you are in and around, and for all things to be cleared, clarified, purified, and corrected. And as we did that, there was quite a lift here in the energy of the area in my home. I actually had an in-person client earlier, so I'd been doing cleansing in between that space. So setting the stage is always important to clear out all of the energies in your space and to welcome in, oh, two people. Okay. Oh, what? Hmm. Okay. To welcome in the energy of enlightenment and preparation for the mighty, mighty work that we are going to do today. Wow. The energies that have been releasing within me, um, I have been, I want to say it in a more complete way. My website is emerging. How about that? So I've been doing a channeled post for each month, and what was coming up for February is I need to say, okay, I'm doing all of these wonderful things. And I am, I've been doing the Shambhavi Mahamudra Kriya now for my 40 days. I have completed that and considered it part of my routine. I do meditation and energy healing and just intentionally sending out love and peace to the world all the time. And the channeling that was coming through for February is, yeah, you think that you're doing a good job? Like, why don't you try a little harder? Is basically the energy that I was getting that February is about. And what it's really talking about is whatever you're doing, whatever routine that you've given yourself, are you doing it because it's a routine, or are you doing it because it feels like the best thing um, that you could do at any given point in time? And so we ask for each of you to really take the time to go within and look at what it is that you've been doing. All of the things that you have been creating, all of the practices that you have been doing, everything that you have been creating in your reality. How have you been creating it in your reality? And have you been doing it because it seemed like the right thing to do or because it felt like the best thing to do at any moment in time? And they were making it pretty simple from, okay, so you get up, you take a shower, you wash your hair, you brush your teeth. Is that the right order? Like, are you doing this every day out of habit, or does it really feel like the best, the right, and the lightest thing for you to do at any moment in time? And so, as we go about looking at the snow moon, I felt very encouraged this morning by the energy of the snow and the way that I have grown, and just the way that I look at it anymore, and the way that it feels to me. And it really felt like a blanket of cleansing. And so, I encourage each of you to truly look at what it is that you're looking at in any aspect of your life, at any aspect of your life for what it is that you're doing. Whatever it is that you're doing, are you doing it with a sense of heartedness and peace and joy, or are you doing it because somebody told you to or somebody taught you to, right? Are you getting up and doing something because it feels like the right thing because your body is kind of willing you to do it at any moment in time? And so, as we go about this day in particular, I encourage you to look at the way that you have been entertaining your own likeness to God. When you recognize that you are an eternal spiritual being, you are a light force from Source itself, and you are expressing yourself throughout each and every day in whatever way you choose. You are creating the atmosphere around you in every day, in every way, from every thought that you think, from every word that you speak, from everything that you do, and every emotion that you choose to process and experience. So, how is it that you are putting the energy out there into your atmosphere? What is it that you are building out around you? And how is it that you can, um, oh, okay. There was an option to disable the waiting room. I hope that just allows people to come in. That's my hope. Okay. So hopefully that will be the case. All right. And so, as we went about this day, this full moon was a very, very interesting one for me. Um, and so, what I want to do here, what we want to start out with here, is just allowing ourselves to let go of whatever it was that we were dragging along with us into this space. Okay. And so I encourage you to kind of recognize how this day went for you. Um, how was it that you felt? What was it that you felt coming up throughout this day? This is coming up for me, so I'm just going to share it. I have an HOA, so I don't own a shovel. I find this interesting, I know. And so, usually not a problem. Not a problem ever, of course. I work from home. I do this from home. It's all really wonderful, right? And then, my in-person client was coming over today. And so I messaged her and I said, "You are still like so welcome to come." But like, um, they are still working on the idea of clearing my driveway and my steps. And so she's like, "Oh no, I'll be coming." And I'm like, "Okay, just so you know, I'm sorry about my humanness here. Anyway, so I set that out and I was like, I mean, I guess I could use my broom or something, right? I was really working through this today, just sharing my whole day experience here. And so after I messaged her and she said, "Oh no, I'm coming," um, magically someone came with a snowblower and started doing the sidewalks in my driveway and my porch, whatever it is, my stoop and my steps were cleared. So everything was fine by the time she got here. It was absolutely magical. I do keep in mind, um, also say many times throughout my day, everything is always working out for me. And that was purely another example. I was offering her an option and she was like, oh no, no thanks. I will be there today. So anyway, I would encourage you to look at it the same way. However, it is, I was having to find relationship with the snow until I realized that, there was this other aspect that I had going on today, that usually I am not really caring about at all. So, besides the fact that this was the first one literally on the snow moon, that we were encountering. So, I encourage you to allow yourself to see how that may have been playing out throughout your day as well, and the things that you may have been, um, experiencing that came in and out that day. I really was feeling like things were coming in and then really truly working out pretty well. So I acknowledge all the things that were flowing into and out of my life for me to recognize, acknowledge, and release today. Um, so, as we progress forward in our ceremony this evening, I wanted to share that, and I also I want to start out with the tarot reading, which I think is a good way to go, and then we will get into the channeling, and then we will do the energy healing as well. So, the way that I do the tarot energy really is always to know where it is that the energy is coming from and what it is that um the energies that you're picking up on. And I got with that the Two of Pentacles, and that is a need to find balance in your life. Love that. Okay. And so anytime that you are having the intention to understand the energies around you, know the information that you're asking for. So as I go about this, okay. As I go about the reading, I set my intention to create a beam of light, to connect to the highest light source available, to connect to the highest light source with an ultimate source energy, and to allow that energy to flow to me, through me, and around me. Ooh, purely and clearly. And I allow for my higher self to be here, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, my horde of angels. And I ask for this to be done in the name of the highest Christ consciousness possible, with the intention of this or something better. I ask for the ability to read and understand the energies that are coming up for us in the next month, what it is that we need to know, and how it is that we can see ourselves working through and letting go of the energies around us. We allow ourselves to welcome in the energy of the tarot to show us these messages now. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So, oh, this is it. This is February. Okay, I'm going to show you the bottom cards first. So the bottom cards are your subconscious energies. They're the energies that you want to recognize as how it is that you are feeling about the situation. And we have the Seven of Cups, the Death card and the Eight of Wands. My, this is how I was feeling about this day. And so the Seven of Cups is an interesting card. When I was started doing tarot and I would read books and look online and read the books that came with my tarot cards. And the Seven of Cups was one that when I finally sat down and channeled the meaning of all the cards finally made sense. Before that, it was an interesting one. And what I channeled the Seven of Cups as is energies in your soul needing to be healed before ascending to the next level. So what I really look at the Seven of Cups energy as now is a lot of stuff, whoa, needing to be healed. And these are my Rider Waite like travel size cards. I find them so much easier to shuffle and just, be my friend. Um, so the Seven of Cups is showing us how we feel right now is there's a lot of stuff, right? The energy of the Seven of Cups is there's seven cups and there's just kind of this person there looking at these cups and they all have a different thing in them. And so it's really acknowledging all the stuff and all the things that are going on around you. And so, what you're feeling like, what we're all feeling like, what this day manifested as kind of, it was like stuff was coming up, but then we have the Death card, and the Death card being a major arcana. So, the major arcana cards are um the major cycles and choices that are at play in your life. And so the death card in and of itself isn't a bad card. It doesn't actually mean like death itself. It just means there's an ending to a significant energy in your life in order for great change to occur. Well, that is exactly what we're seeing here. We're seeing a lot of stuff. And we're also seeing a need to release a lot of stuff. And for that happening, right? It is an ending to that. So as we look at these energies, then we have the Eight of Wands. Love the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is forward movement and things moving forward. Um, in your life. It is a symbol of what I would say is kind of renewal, that things are flowing in a positive way and things are coming in for emotional fulfillment. So, subconsciously, what we have going on here is a recognizing of a need to release a lot of stuff, really having a significant ending happening for forward movement to truly come forward into our lives in the coming months. And this is kind of typical of how we feel about the morning after. It is like the energy of Christmas morning is really what this card is, right? It is right now when we're talking about the snow moon, what we felt was this energy of the Seven of Cups, and what we're feeling coming in now is the energy of letting all that go, of letting go of all of the things to truly have an ending to feeling like there's so many things coming up all the time and really seeing that forward movement. So, overall, I love these energies of what I call or how I rate it as the subconscious. And I think these are important to show the energies of the cards and then to do the channeling and then to do the energy healing and the meditation. So, um, what they were showing me in the beginning was the two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is balancing the energies of strength and stability in order to find balance from the past to secure the future. And so when we're talking about the Seven of Cups, it's really how do I find balance? How do I find stability among everything that's happening here, right? Everything that's happening all around the planet, all around all of us, all around our homes and our lives and our careers and our lovers and our family and our friends. And it is truly recognizing that these cards were specifically for me, but I'm going to share them with you. That's what they said. It is the finding of balance, and it is the Queen of Wands. I am and forever will be a cat person. The Queen of Wands, I channel as a woman moving things forward on her own. And it is truly finding the things that you need to do, the things that you need to say, the things that you need to experience, and truly moving things forward in the way that you know how. It is truly embodying your own inner self. It is finding balance and strength through your own personal recognition of your true self. And with that, we look at the energies here of that was my sacred message that I shared with you. I think that's fine. The cards that are coming up now for the energy of what's coming up for this next moon cycle. And when I talk about it in terms of time, I really talk about it in terms of cycle. When we look at energy overall, the way that we have throughout humanity and humans on this planet made it into is cycles of time because we want to look at things in a linear fashion. But what it really is all is energy and cycles. And so I tend to talk about it in terms of moon cycles and energy cycles, and that tends to make sense more energetically for me. Okay. So, the first card that is coming up here is the Knight of Swords. I'll show them to you and then I'll just do the channeling on the energy. And so, it is an interesting one. It is, I like to think of this in my Myers-Briggs personality, and it is the ability to see the energy and understand it just by looking at the cards, right? It's just an inner knowing. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. And so the Knight of Swords energy is truly the energy here showing us that things are moving forward. It is moving forward. It is being able to truly speak your truth. And when it comes next to the Ace of Cups, what we're talking about here is your own inner conversations with yourself. So, how is it when you are moving things forward, when you are expressing yourself, how is it that that energy is being projected? Are you speaking to yourself in the most wonderful way possible, right? It is when you are moving things forward, when you are energetically putting things out there into your atmosphere, into the universe, is it filling yourself up with the energy and the frequency of the highest frequency, highest potentiality possible? Are the words that you're talking to yourself about, how it is that you're speaking to yourself, and the thoughts that it is that you are having? What are the thoughts that you are having that you are allowing to be part of your expression? Part of what it is that you are putting out into your universe, into your atmosphere. How is it that you are creating your own reality? When you're looking at your reality, are you looking at it as the most loving option? Or are you looking at all of these things that you have, all of the wonderful things that you have, and choosing to focus on a thought that you would rather not have manifest in your life? The Four of Cups is a choice and a contempt of choices. It is allowing yourself to let go of all of the things that were coming into your life. And this card is a new way. This is a new way of channeling this card. It is, if you look at it, it is a cup being delivered by a cloud, right? to a man sitting under a tree with his arms crossed, right? So, first off, a crossing of your arms and your legs is literally energetically a need to release a block, right? So, when we can see that there are plenty of blessings here, and look, here's another one coming. Are you looking at it? Are you choosing to receive it? Or are you saying, meh? And how is it that you created that potential reality within yourself? So, the energies of this month are really about the fine tuning of your own inner conversations with yourself. What are your thoughts? What are your emotions? What are your herbs? What are your words? What are the actions that you are putting out there energetically that are becoming part of your atmosphere? What is it that is creating the energies around you in your atmosphere? It is energetically recognizing what it is that you're putting out there. And are you allowed to let go of the things that you did in the past? So, what has been coming up for me, what came up in the physical session before this was really a need to recognize all of this momentum, all of the momentum that you had moving towards everything that is manifesting in your life. All of the choices that you are manifesting in your life are a result of what it is that you are putting out there, and every thought, every word, every expression, and everything that you do. And so this energy is really showing us that there are a lot of things out there. There are a lot of things out there that we have been putting into our energetic atmosphere that some of us would rather, to be fair, that we didn't really wish to manifest. So, with that, we ask you to recognize those things that you feel floating out there around in your atmosphere, to acknowledge them, not to fear them, just to say, I acknowledge all of the energy that I feel in my aura, in my energy body, all of the beliefs, all of the things that I have said, all of the lessons that I have learned or not, all of the energy that is out there, all of the things that I have been manifesting, things that have actualized in my life and materialized in those that haven't. I recognize how it is that I was feeding those energies, and I understand how they got there. I understand what I was doing and how I was moving in the past that led for me looking at the things that were coming in. And this is the opportunity for you to acknowledge the things that were coming in and to truly recognize them. So the energy here is showing us a need to recognize the triumphant way we were trying to overcome our own life. And it is letting go of your need to exude your will upon others. Part of this card is rushing in and telling others how to live their life, telling others the way that you think is better, telling yourself the way that you think is better, saying that I think it should go this way, right? You can simply present energies as an option and say, what I see here is an energetic possibility of something that maybe would work out. Right? As long as you don't exude your will upon others. I was thinking about my day job earlier and whether or not I did this. So anyway, it is a need to reflect, right, on everything that you were doing and what it was that you put out there into the universe. I'm going to reflect on it. And what I said is allow people to do what it is um, that they want to do, as long as they continue to show you that they are responsible and meeting everything that you ask them to do. So I think I'm okay, but it was an idea that I was like, hey, let's do it this way. So just recognizing those things about yourself, taking the time to say, how am I willing myself and willing others? Because like attracts like, you attract the energies that you're putting out there. And so part of this Seven of Cups energy is, what have you been putting out there? How many dimensional aspects are there? How many parallel realities, right? How many personalities have you been embodying? Throughout your life as a soul, right? I often say it, from my first breath as a soul, progressing through what is happening now until the end. And it is letting go of all of those energies. That is the death card, the complete letting go of those energies for things to move forward in a positive way. So as we talk about these things that are coming up, then the Five of Pentacles emerges, and I will just say people have read this in the past, and maybe I should stop saying that as being left out in the cold, and I've never read it that way. What I read the Five of Pentacles as it is a an earth energy, and what I see is a couple working together to heal their energetic wounds of the past. So what this means is allowing cooperative components um, to express to you, to reflect to you what it is that you have been attracting in your life so that you can recognize the difference. The difference between what it is that you truly desire and what it is that you would prefer a different choice. I love that. Okay. So the energies of this moon cycle, I wanted to say of February, it did come out in my February blog post channeling, but in general, it is recognize what you're putting out there, recognize your thoughts, your words, your intentions, what it is you prefer and what it is you would prefer to have different, to truly have a mindfulness of everything that you're doing and how you are putting things out there to the world and allow others to be a reflective surface to you in order to see what it is that you're putting out there is what it is that you are getting back, and to acknowledge every single aspect of that within yourself. And as you have a thought or a word or an emotion or expression or an action that you're doing, to take the time to really go within and say, is this moving me forward in a way that I truly desire? All right, now they are going to ask me to use my cards. Okay, my gosh. So the energies here have been cumulative and growing. And so it is the need to recognize that within our journey as we heal, we are asked to heal deeper and deeper aspects of ourself. And the first card that came out is the leader card. Okay, that goes along with what I was saying. Um, so it's the same thing. So how is it that you are, in this case, I want to say again, it seems like the same energy. How are you standing up and guiding others? What that really means is the energy of one person and the energy that they create or everyone, for the all. We are part of an individual consciousness, right? We have a consciousness that I am speaking outwardly towards. There is a subconscious, right? There is an unconscious and there is a collective unconscious. What you are putting out into the world, ultimately, yes, you are the leading force of your reality, but what is it that the collective is putting out as, and what part are you taking in the creation of all that is? What are the energies of you that are rippling out into all creation? Is every thought that you have, every word that you speak, every intention that you have truly, purely loving and positive intention? Are you letting go of your need to control outcomes and truly just believing in a higher potential for all that is? It is the energy of welcoming in yourself as the leader of your reality, but taking responsibility for yourself, not allowing anyone else's intentions or will to say, I'm holding you accountable for how I feel. It's releasing that energy entirely, releasing the energy of holding someone else accountable for how you feel. This one fell on the floor. Um, and it is, how do you choose to love yourself? Right? So it is letting go of the energy of control and the way that you were putting that energy out in. Oh my God, these are fantastic. Okay. They're letting me do both sets of cards. So the next card that just came out is choices, which is, as I read it, the Four of Cups, right? I was saying it's a choice and a contempt of choices. I love my life. Okay. And so we have the option here, right? And it is literally apples and oranges. Always good choices, quite frankly. I am blessed to have both of those in my kitchen at the moment. So here's what I will say about this. How are you projecting your energy? How are you projecting your thoughts? How are you projecting your words? Okay, they want me to take all three of these. Whatever. Okay. So we have the leader card, which completely lines up with how I was channeling it with the Knight of Swords card, right? How are you projecting yourself? Are you holding others accountable and saying, but you don't even know? Look at them, right? It in them, right? Anything that anyone else is reflecting back to you, as I was reading in the Five of Pentacles card, right? Anything that anyone else is reflecting back to you is showing you something within yourself that you are putting out into your collective reality, into what I'm now terming as your atmosphere. Okay, so then it is self-love, right? Are you choosing the energy of love, right? Are you choosing to love yourself the most? Or are you looking at what's coming at you and the choices that you're seeing and going, "Hmm," right? What is it? And so it is the willingness and ability to, I think they're just confirming me for me that I read those cards perfectly. So then they wanted me to take all three of these cards. So as we do that, right? These are the cards that came out. It is renewal, balance, and truth. And we also had the Two of Pentacles card, which I literally read as a need for strength and balance, right? It is a need to find balance, right? If you wish to have a renewed energy within yourself, if you wish to have a sense of balance, how are you moving things forward, right? How are you leading your own reality? As I read as the Queen of Wands, and this is my truth card. These are the cards that I made, and you can see this is a woman literally looking at herself, and herself is coming through the mirror. It is a reflection as well, right? How are you reflecting back to yourself, and how are others reflecting themselves back to you? It is the energy of reflection. I think I do actually have a card that says reflection, but so here's the truth. This month is about fine-tuning your reality through absolute acknowledgement of everything that you are feeding into the atmosphere, right? It is an acknowledgement of what it is that you want, what it is that you prefer, and how it is that you choose to move forward in that reality. Love it. Okay. All right. I'm going to take a picture of these cards so you guys can have them if you want. So, I hope that you guys appreciate the tarot aspect of this because I really, really do. And so when we can look at the energy of the cards, and see the energies that are being reflected back to us, it is an energy of refinement, and it is acknowledging on your own journey and each and every step that you take along the way, how can you foster a greater relationship with yourself? And therefore, as in the relationship with yourself, with your relationship um, with all that is, because they are all connected. Okay. My microphone is in here. I should probably do them separately. Okay. Ah, I love it. All right. Um, so energetically, we have prepared you for what that was. And so now we're going to, there it is. I'm going to read the the message that was coming up as well. This was an interesting moment, and now that I read those cards, it makes even more sense. So, this full moon energy is bringing about a great deal of trying to let go of all of the energies that we have been creating for the last while. When we say the last while, it is because it depends on the energetic cycles that you have truly been in. If you have been in a cycle or sadhana and spiritual practice to be recognizing and working through your own energetic likeness to the all, then you're truly overcoming what it is that this full moon is asking of you. For this full moon is bringing about a great deal of change if and when you line up with it and are willing. What we are each being asked to do is to look at what it is that we've been contributing to the all. What we really mean is, what are you doing each day to bring about a greater energy of likeness to love and truth within yourself? Are you willing to change your patterns? Are you willing to change your thoughts? Are you willing to change the way you look at yourself? I love it. Are you willing to change the way you look at work? Wow. If you have been looking at the world through a lens of, oh, now what is going to happen next? We can't possibly allow what is happening to happen. And what will I do if things go on as others are willing them to? That is no way to live, no way to survive, and no way to go about life in general. If you've been looking at the world through a lens of love and recognizing that each aspect has something to offer, if you can look at the snow and realize that it is a blanket of white upon the earth, that is a form of shadow work for the collective to be able to release the energy that has been blanketing her for all time. For the elements of water are at work. If you, if and when you take a shower, wash your hair, or simply wash your hands, the energies are cleared from your mind and body. The same is true for our Mother Earth. As you can look at the energetic cycles as a setback or a step forward, we encourage you to look at what has been coming up for the last full moon cycles as a true breath of light within you. For if you have been being asked to look within you for a greater sense of love and worth, and you have found that, you are more and more able to find a sense of love and worth within yourself, for the ability to recognize what has been coming forth, and to truly let go of all of the wise ways you thought that you were living your life, and to find an even greater way of living your life now. For as you choose to look at the world, you choose to look at yourself. If you can choose to look at what has happened as an opportunity for showing you the cycles that you have been in and how to break through the cycles of self-worth, self-loathing, self-love, and self-punishment, and instead come into a more genuine cycle of love for yourself. As each of us comes into a greater and greater cycle of love for ourselves, we are cultivating the energy cycles of all that is to truly come into greater cycles of love within itself. As we love ourselves more by enjoying what we are doing more, by enjoying our food, by enjoying our parents, by enjoying our friends, by enjoying our lovers, by enjoying our coworkers, and even those we pass by on our way to and fro, we can surely begin to imagine that we are cultivating a true worth of love within ourselves. For what is love other than the ability and willingness to see a greater sense of true potentiality within ourselves? As I was channeling this message, I started over a few times because I wanted it to be more clear and more straightforward. But what I found was that there was a need to cover the simple basic processes for that which we have been cultivating for some time now. With each of us here now, we are being called to recognize within ourselves that which we have been doing and to bring about a greater sense of love to all that we create within our atmosphere. When we say atmosphere, what we mean is the energies around us that we create that attract our reality, that we live in each and every day. It is the energies of our true intentions towards ourselves and others. It is the energies of our thoughts, the energies of our emotions, the energies of our true beliefs, in the way we speak to ourselves and others, and the way we go about doing things in our day-to-day life. For it is what we do day in and day out that cultivates a living and breathing energy all the way around us. When you can take the time to truly imagine the world you wish to live in, and then take the time to truly imagine what it is you need to do and say and think and act like, then you can truly imagine life in the utopia of Earth. As I was going about my day today, I received a text message from my gym, which, mind you, I have a home gym, so I haven't been in quite a few years. And they, out of the blue, texted me, offering me a free training session on the full moon. Mind you, they said it was a birthday gift, which of course I appreciate, but my birthday was a month ago. So, what I have to say is this. When the world is guiding you and directing you towards a path, it is up to you how and when you recognize the path that you are on and the path that you are being asked to move towards. I am thankful for holding on to this gym membership for the time I have, as it has given me a sense of security and opportunity now to go forward in a new way. As I say this, I want you all to know that the gym is just one way to go about bringing a new sense of wonder into your life. It is less about the gym itself and more about being willing to bring about a greater sense of energy and fulfillment within yourself. As you go about your day today, we ask you to look at the signs that have been coming to you and what it is that they may be asking of you. I, for one, appreciate yoga, my Shambhavi Mahamudra Kriya, and all that is. When I think about the gym, it has not been my favorite idea or place to be. But what I do realize is that some elements in our lives are put there in order to bring about a greater sense of momentum towards what it is that we truly desire. The more that we can look at our lives with a sense of love, with a sense of life and love, and less as a sense of obligation to the world that we have created for ourselves, the greater our potential reality becomes. As I went through the message today, what we found was that it evolved more and more as the day went on. As I started, it felt like a chore. As I progressed, it felt like the pieces of my life lining up into greater and greater forms of awareness. The message of this month and the message of this moon cycle truly is to allow a greater sense of awareness within yourself. When you feel as though there is a greater sense of movement in a new way, welcome it with open arms. Be that a new way of eating, thinking, moving, or listening. When we open ourselves up to a new way of beginning our day, and then a new way of moving throughout our day, we can over time create a new way of being in the way of the light. The way of the light truly means allowing more and more light frequency to embody your being. The more that you choose lighter foods, lighter words, lighter actions on your body, and lighter things that you have to do, the more that you will find a sense of peace and lightness to go within you. Mm, thank you very much. Um, so I hope that you felt the energy of that, both in the cards and in the channeled message and what is coming up. It really is about, as we go into doing the energy healing to go along with this ceremony, it is, where can I go a little bit deeper? When I thought I was doing so well, what else is it that I can bring about within myself for a greater sense of awareness, aliveness, movement, change, and well-being? Because change is inevitable. Change is constant. It is simply the energy of how it is that you choose to be aware of the change energy that you are being asked to make. To change within yourself into a greater version of yourself, into a greater potentiality of yourself. So the energy here that is coming up, um, for most of us is truly a need to recognize, meditate upon, and realize within ourselves the energies of our collective consciousness, of our collective unconsciousness, of our collective subconsciousness. So conscious, subconscious, and unconscious, and the collective and personal levels, individual levels of all of that. Um, okay. So as we are working, through this energy healing, what is really coming up is the energy of karmic imbalance. And karmic imbalance happens when the body of your reincarnated being is affected in a physical way by the karma of the soul. So, what does that mean? What it means is what was physically manifesting in your reality, right? That's the pinnacle energies. And so it's also the Five of Pentacles energy, right? It is the energy of letting go of the imbalance so that you can find the balance that came out in the Two of Pentacles and the actual card that I have balance written upon here, right? It is letting go of the energies that you have been cultivating in your body, the stories that you have been telling, the way that your body has been physically reacting and your hormones, the physical parts of your body and how your physical body was responding. The aspect of your spine and your mind and your soul and your hair and all elements of the energy of your creation within your atmosphere. How has that been affecting you in your physical life? So as we say that, ooh, we let go of the energies of karma within ourselves. Okay. Uh, so they want me to look at, and it is the elements of fear. For what is there really other than love and the absence of love? And so when you're in a state of fear within yourself, you can attract that in others, right? That is literally the how are your choices being reflected back to you in the Four of Cups energy. It is um, a need to acknowledge it to its core in order to release the fear and release it through every aspect of your mind, wow, your body, and your soul. And so, acknowledging any aspect that is coming up for you, if you're feeling it in your body, I was feeling it in my groin, acknowledging that energy and releasing it completely. I like to say in all ways. Um, I'm going to share this with you as well. One of the mantras that I used to use is we now clear the energy across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around this being forever. Wow. Okay. Ah. And we now release any, uh, okay. Any unjust energies coming towards us as well. Any energies that we felt were not justified in our energy as well. So we release all of the energies of things that we saw that we didn't feel were our fault, is really what this one is about. So we release all of the energy of unjust images within ourselves. We release all of the witness carrying energies, which is really anything that we saw in someone else, right? What were we reflecting back to another? What did we see in another? What did we witness energetically, spiritually, emotionally, physically, to let go of all of those energies within ourselves? And all of the ways that we saw and witnessed this in this life and every other. This is really a good one when we say we clear the energy of all of our personalities, all of our lives, right? All of our parallel realities, all of our dimensional aspects across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all for all of the energies in, on, and around this being forever. Okay. We also clear and correct our knowledge of our births, or clear and correct our knowledge of our base learnings from childhood and beyond. This is our inner child, right? And so this energy is your base learnings, which are need to include healthy knowledge of how to love, how to receive love, how to give love, how to be honest, truthful, compassionate, and caring towards yourself and others. And if any of these, what we would call files or energies within yourself, are not pure, you want to acknowledge that, to release and remove them so that you can create a new way of living and expressing yourself and how to be. And so this is the energy of how can you go within? How can you truly love yourself? How can you learn how to receive love from yourself? How to give love to yourself? How to be honest first and foremost with yourself, right? How to be truthful and honest and compassionate and caring towards yourself. And when you're doing that, and then you can include others, it's so much even more amazing and better. And so we let go of all of the energies of the fear that we had within ourselves that was being reflected to us through ourselves, through the things that we were doing within ourselves, the way that we were reflecting it back to ourselves, and the way that others were reflecting it back to us. And we acknowledge these things and we acknowledge these fears completely. Right? When you're in a state of fear and attracting it from yourself and others, you want to release it completely, acknowledging it to its core and every aspect of your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul. Okay. We want to acknowledge all of our imprints and any energies that were imprinted upon us. The imprints can be included at the time of reincarnation in order to pull from a life that was a good model. If it wasn't included there, any sort of imprint should be removed, including imprints from souls that were out of alignment with reality and many others. So we acknowledge the imprints that we've had within us from this life and every other, all of the energetic imprints that have been present. It is like when you have pressed on something long enough that it leaves the impression. You want to acknowledge it and let it go. Release the imprint of everything that you have felt that wasn't truly the energy of the highest potentiality. We also want to acknowledge all of our belief systems. And when we talk about belief systems, these are the systems of energetic, corruptible systems of thought, which guide your soul based on your previous interactions with others and their own learned experiences. So when you're healing your belief systems, you want to work towards beliefs as your true self, right? Letting go of your belief systems being centered upon anything that you ever saw as advice or things that others were experiencing. To acknowledge any beliefs that are not your own, any learned experiences through others, to acknowledge the belief systems that you cultivated through religion, through your parents, through your childhood, through your schooling, through your work, through your friends, through your family, through your lovers, through people you passed by at the mall, to acknowledge all aspects of where these beliefs came from and to be willing to acknowledge them at every aspect of your soul, and please let them go. Or the only belief that you need is the belief that you are an aspect as a soul of all that is. You are an aspect of all creation. The all is, was, and always will be the all. The all is the all. The all and all energies that have, is, was, were, and can ever be are all that is. All that is all that ever will be. It is the energy of transformity. This is the energy of the acknowledgement of all energies of creation, and it is up to us to decide which level and polarity of that side of each energy that we are on. To choose to acknowledge the energy of polarity within ourselves, of where we have felt the pull towards one side or another. To acknowledge the energy of choice. The energy of choice to stay where we are or to move forward in a better direction. It is the energy of finding balance within yourself through acknowledging everything that you ever learned and being willing to let it go. Being willing to really look for your truth within yourself. For the energy here that we want you to embody is the understanding of the energy of your own mind, your own body, and your own soul. And the energy of what side of the pole that you're on is always up to you. Whatever energies it is that you are feeding, because of the energies that you have been in, of what you've been thinking, what you've been speaking, and what you've been doing, you have the ability to change that now. You have the ability to see that, to choose to see that in each interaction of your day and to let it go. To let those things that are brought to the surface to be acknowledged and to be let go of. To truly let that be the ending to the significant energies that have been driving you forward in your life and to move forward in a greater emotional fulfilling way. So we say now and forevermore to let go of every belief that you have ever created, right? And what is a belief other than something that you keep thinking? So acknowledge what it is that you keep thinking about and let it go. Acknowledge what you've seen others keep thinking about and expressing about and putting out into their atmosphere and let that go. And allow yourself to imagine them letting go of the universe they've been creating for themselves. Allow yourself to leave room in your mind to allow for the greatest potentiality for yourself, your mind, your body, your soul, and everyone around you. It is the elements of energetic flow. Yep. So we clear and correct all of the elements of energetic flow, clearing the energy across all time and all dimensions, and witnessing the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around this being forever. Ooh, okay. Then we want to look at our records. Okay, so we clear and correct our aims of literally taking down civilizations. And as I say that, I want to say when you're not in alignment with your true self, right? Then you can try to do things against the world's true quest to be in a healed state of love and light with an energetic presence of love, light, health, wealth, abundance, and true bliss as a vacation spot among the galaxies. So what are you doing? Literally, what are you putting out there energetically to the world? Are you putting out there the energies of control or the energies of just loving yourself and believing in your highest potential? Are you allowing yourself to move forward in a way that is simply loving life without needing to have a specific outcome or of anyone else needing to love you and simply loving yourself the most? It is the need to let go of the ways that you were moving that was a need to control the outcome of focusing on a specific way that something needed to go. When you can let go of things needing to go in a specific way and you can allow them to just play themselves out. I'm thinking back to my work experience today, and it is kind of all washed away as I was presenting. Perhaps this would be a better way to do things, right? So you can present yourself in a way that is energetically suggesting, here is what I have learned throughout my experience. Here it is, what it is that I have experienced in life and what people enjoy. What I enjoy is being allowed to be my true self, to be energetically doing whatever the heck it is that I want to do all the time, just like all the time, right? I don't enjoy the energy of having to do something at any specific time or moment or really at all, right? And so when you can energetically acknowledge that and say, I acknowledge the energy of the will of myself to do things, the will of others that they were putting towards me to do things and the will that I was putting towards others to do things. I acknowledge others' will to will me to do things, right? I acknowledge responsibility for myself. And I do not allow others to take responsibility for how I feel, nor do I hold others responsible for how I feel, right? I take responsibility for myself. I love myself. I allow myself to go and be and do whoever, whatever, whenever, and wherever I am guided to go and be and do. And I get to have fun while doing it. And so, energetically, we ask you to let go of the need for control and the need to send out your will towards others, because you will find that as you release your will towards others, that others release their will towards you. So, we ask you to do that now, to clear the energy across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around this being forever. We correct our belief systems about what it really means to be in control. What it means is thinking that you know best. What it means is thinking that your way is best. What it means is thinking that someone needs to do something for you. What it means is thinking that anything that they're doing, that's on them, right? Anything that you want done, willing someone else to do it, right? When you put out, I want things to be done my way, that is the energy of willing things to be done in a specific way. When you can let go of the need to exude your will, whether it's to have a specific job or partner or experience or life or home or car or value system. It is, I acknowledge these things and I let go of them needing to be in a specific way. I simply allow myself to cultivate my reality through a preference system that I have created of boundaries within myself as what it is that I truly desire. That energetically, I prefer to be treated with love, meaning that people believe in my highest potentiality. That people say, I love you, I appreciate you, you are so wonderful, I'm so happy that you exist. And anything other than that, meh. Right? It is truly understanding that when you are loving yourself, what you can expect back is others to love you as well. The more that you are cultivating that, whatever I say to myself is loving. What I say to myself is, man, I think it would feel good right now to have my drink of carrot juice. Mm, that's very good. Carrot apple ginger, by the way. Right? What does it feel good to do at any moment of time and do that, right? And um to not ask permission, right? That doesn't feel good. To energetically feel as though you are presenting yourself in the highest energetic light possible. That you simply express yourself energetically as the highest potentiality of all that is. To acknowledge any will that you're putting towards others to say something a specific way. To do something a specific way, to give you a specific gift, to respond in a specific way, right? To live in a specific house, to live in a specific area, to think that you have it all figured out rather than just going with the flow of what feels good in any moment of time, right? It is literally drinking your juice if you want to. Yep. So the energy here is the energy of fulfillment. Carrot juice literally makes me feel happy. It like enlivens my system and makes me feel even more joyful. So like just do that all the time, right? It is do what feels good. And if I put any sort of belief system into it that it's anything other than the most wonderful, fabulous juice ever, then why would I do that, right? To let go of anything else that anybody told you about juicing, about carrots. What else is in here? Carrots, about apples, about ginger, all wonderful things, right? To let go of all those belief systems that you have been cultivating about what you thought that you needed to do or how you needed to do it or if you needed to do it or what equipment you needed to do it. All of those belief systems to let them go. To let go of your fear of being your true self. To say, I go within and I acknowledge my own inner guidance system. I recognize my own inner guidance system. I am connected to source and guided by my true self. And what is your true self other than your knowledge, witnessing, awareness, and understanding of who you have been in this life and every other, acknowledging every lesson that you've learned, all of the guidance that you have received from yourself over time, knowing energetically what feels good to you and what doesn't, and to allow yourself to be guided by your own inner guidance system, to simply allow yourself to be guided however, whenever, wherever you are guided to go and be and do. Okay. With that, okay, we're gonna do a little meditation before we do our burning ceremony because my pot is still in the kitchen. Um, okay, so what I want to say is when it comes to the energy of group meditation, my intention is that this be extremely powerful, and that is my intention for the entire um, program, if you will. I ask for everyone to set the intention to have a wonderful transformation within yourself, to truly embody the highest potentiality possible for this meditation within yourself. So we have a safe place. We create a white wall of protection around ourselves. We ask ourselves to connect to the highest light source within ultimate source energy, to channel source energy through ourselves, to call on the highest aspects of ourself possible, to call on the archangels, to call on our horde of angels. My friends, Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael are here with us as well. Toth has a special message for us, and he says, "Be well, Rochelle." Oh, um, thank you. And I say here to all of us here to have the intention for be well, Rochelle, be well, the all. It is to have the intention that we create a loving space for one another. For the energy of meditation, we can let go of what it is that we believe in our true individual consciousness and to be able to create collectively within our group here intentionally, to have our strongest intention of pure positivity, to bring ourselves into a higher sense of enlightenment within ourselves. So, as we create this sacred space, I ask for anyone who is not willing to feel safe or to be safe here to leave us now, because this is a safe place for all. We ask for everyone to feel safe and protected here energetically, to have the energetic space here feel expansive, and to have the energetic space here feel like love and light and the highest potentiality of all that is. We ask ourselves to let go of any energetic intentions here other than the true highest potentiality. We recognize the spark of source within us now. We recognize the true light of source within ourselves. We allow ourselves to sit in an upright position with our spine in an upright position, to be able to truly align with the highest potential energies within ourselves. We allow ourselves to be a beam of light. We allow ourselves to welcome in only love and light beings, only love and light souls, and only love and light spirits. And any of those in, on, and around us who don't have intentions of our true highest potentiality are being asked to leave us now. We ask to let go of any guides, any spirits, any entities around us that are no longer serving us for our highest potentiality. We allow ourselves now to let go of these energies. We allow the energy of Source to flow through us from the top of our head, through our face, through our throat, through our lungs, our heart, our esophagus, our our lungs specifically, all of our organs, our intestines, down into our limbs, flowing out of our arms, into our fingers, into our legs, into our toes. We allow ourselves to be filled with the highest potential frequency energy from Source itself. We allow this golden light energy to to pour all through us now, allowing concentric energies of light to come forward, washing away all of the energies in, on, and around us that are no longer serving us, that are not for our highest good or in our highest potential. We allow the golden droplets of light to wash away any of the frequencies in, on, and around us that are not our own, no longer serving us, and not for our highest good. We allow these frequencies of source energy to truly welcome in the higher potential light frequencies, allowing in the highest light codes possible, allowing ourselves to welcome in the energetic codes of light within ourselves. For what are the energetic codes of light within ourselves, other than the energies we have already healed within ourselves? We welcome in the energetic codes of healing within ourselves, from our first breath as a soul, progressing through what is happening now until the end. We allow ourselves to be in the presence of the great ones. We welcome in the energetic presence of all that is. We welcome in the energetic presence of love and light, and the idea and frequency of the highest potentiality of all that exists within each and every one of us. We allow ourselves to let go of every belief and everything that we've been thinking, to allow all of our thoughts to be washed away with the waves of the ocean, to be cleared completely from our lens, to allow all of the ways that our mind has been moving, all of the thought paths that we have been creating, all of the energetic cords to thought forms to be released, all of our thoughts to be cleared, all of our energetic cords to be released, removed, neutralized, cleared, and corrected. To release all energetic cords across all time, across all space, across all dimension, and across all reality. We allow these cords to be released. We also relieve all energetic cords, all energetic thoughts, and all energetic thought forms. We clear all thoughts in all ways. We release all of the thoughts that we were thinking, all the thoughts that became a belief system within our reality. We allow them to be cleansed, clarified, purified, and corrected now, allowing ourselves to believe in the elements upon which the true energies of creation were done. We allow ourselves to believe in the Hermetic laws, but to let go of any strict laws and rules within ourselves, to let go of the need to have rules and blocks and restrictions and limitations, allowing all thoughts of these things to be whisked away, allowing all energetic thoughts and thought forms to be cleared in their entirety, clearing all segues and all thoughts as well, letting go of all the ways that our thoughts had drifted and allowed us to go into different dimensional aspects of ourselves. We allow all cords, all thoughts, and all segues to be cleared across all time and all dimensions. We witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around this being forever. We clear all words. We clear all words and communication energy, all sentences as well. We clear all the ways that we are speaking internally and externally to ourselves and others. We release all energetic cords to these words, all of the energies that were created. All of the works of art that were created as the words that we were speaking. We release all energetic words in all ways. Release all energetic words, thoughts, and communication energy. Any energy that we were communicating outwards, any intentions that we were sending outwards to others of what they needed to do, or what we needed to do, or how things needed to go for us. We allow these energies to be released, cleared, clarified, purified, and corrected across all avenues, across all time and dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies and on and around this being forever. We also correct all works of art. We release all works of art energy, any energy that had been formed because of the thoughts, the words, and the ways that we have been moving. We clear and correct all works of art that we truly do not desire now. We release all energy that was forming into creation based on the way that we were crafting our own reality and our own atmosphere. We release all works of art in all ways, allowing all energies working against us in all works of art across all time, across all dimensions. We witness the complete healing of all works of art energy in all ways throughout the all, for all energies in, on, and around these beings forever. We now correct all energy working against us. We correct all energy of the all energy intentions flowing towards us, all energies at play and energy plays. We acknowledge all energy belief systems, all energies actualized in our life and all 3D realities, all energies manifested in our body. We acknowledge these energies completely and release all energies working against us in all ways. We clear the energy across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies and on and around these beings forever. We clear and correct all of our interests, all of the things that we cultivated for ourselves through being interested in others' ways of being. We release all interests that we've been cultivating throughout our lives, throughout our personalities, throughout our dimensions and parallel realities. We release all energetic interests and intentions towards ourselves. We allow our understanding of interests to be the things that we cultivated through our thoughts and our segues of our mind, the things that we were saying and thinking and creating energetically. We released the need to have energetic interests that were specific, that were not in alignment with our true highest potentiality. We release all of the energetic interests that weren't in alignment with our soul's true mission to love ourselves and others completely. We release all energetic interests and intentions in all ways. We clear the energy across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around these beings forever. We clear and correct all problems. We recognize all energetic problems created in our life, in our mind, in our body, and in our soul. We acknowledge these energies and clear and correct them now, recognizing all energy plays and energies at play, all of the energies that were created, that were manifested in our reality, all of the 3D manifestations and actualizations of energy, all of the energy works of art that were at play, all of the energies at play. We acknowledge them across all time. We acknowledge them across the all in all dimensions, and we witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around these beings forever. We acknowledge the problems for what they are from our first breath as a soul, progressing through what is happening now until the end. We allow ourselves to acknowledge what we are able to do to help ourselves now, showing us what we can do to help ourselves now, progressing through to how we can help ourselves in the end. We allow ourselves to be cooperative components to ourselves and to others along our journey. We witness the clearing of all problems because what we truly witness is the energetic emergence into our highest potentiality. For we clear and correct all injunctions in our energetic field and any energies that we were blocking our true manifestations of our true selves, of our true highest potential in this life and every other. We clear and correct the energetic potential within ourselves. We release all energetic cords to all familiar aspects of ourselves, letting go of all the ways that we were reaching back into past lives, past personalities, past realities, and other versions of ourselves in this life. We acknowledge the past versions and release all energetic attachment to them now, clearing and correcting any ways that we were going about life, focusing on the things of the past. We acknowledge it and we let it go now. We clear all energetic injunctions, all energy of energetic injunctions, and energy plays and energies at play of energetic injunctions. We clear the energy across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around these beings forever. We clear and correct our energetic flows. We clear and correct all elements of energetic flow within our heart, our mind, our body, and our soul. We clear the energy across all time and all dimensions. We witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around these beings forever. We clear and correct our energy body, all energetic layers of belief systems, actualized energy, 3D realized energy, lessons, cycles, belief systems in the all. We clear and correct the energy across the all, across all time and all dimensions. We witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways. Throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around these beings forever. We clear and correct all energies that are at play in our lives. We clear and correct all energetic statements that we've been living, all energetic statements that we've been creating, and all energies in, on, and around ourselves that are no longer serving our highest good. We clear and correct all beliefs and energetic statements and elements of fear in all ways. We clear the energy across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all energies and on and around this being forever. We clear and correct all actualized energy. We clear the energy across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around these beings forever. We clear and correct all attracted energy. We clear the energy across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around these beings forever. We clear and correct our energetic response. We clear the energy across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around these beings forever. We clear and correct all energetic corrections. We clear the energy across all time and all dimensions. We witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around these beings forever. We clear and correct all energy interactions. We clear the energy across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around these beings forever. We clear and correct all energy interactions. We clear the energy across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around these beings forever. We clear and correct all lesson cycles. We clear the energy across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around these beings forever. We clear and correct all energies brought to the surface, all triggers, beliefs, and energetic statements. We clear the energy body of all other dimensional aspects. We clear the body of all other parallel aspects. We clear the energy body of all other parallel aspects. We clear the energy body of all other aspects of those entangled with us on anyway. We clear the energy across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around these beings forever. Oh, I loved that healing release session. So we allow ourselves to immerse ourselves in this release, to create a white spinning ball of light in our earth chakra, spinning out in all ways. To create a white spinning ball of light in our root chakra, spinning out in all ways, clearing out all energies and realigning our root chakra in all ways. We allow the realignment of our earth star chakra in all ways. We allow the realignment of our root chakra in all ways. We allow the realignment of our sacral chakra in all ways. We allow the realignment of our solar plexus chakra in all ways. We allow the realignment of our heart chakra in all ways. We allow the realignment of our throat chakra in all ways. We allow the realignment of our third eye chakra in all ways. We allow the realignment of our third eye chakra in all ways. We allow the realignment of our crown chakra in all ways, releasing all blocks, restrictions, limitations, and change energies, allowing ourselves to truly emerge as the highest version of our true self now. We realign our 8-star chakra in all ways. We realign all energy centers in all ways. We realign and reset all meridians in all ways. We reset our energy body, all levels, all layers, all ways. We reset our love of ourselves in all ways. We reset our aura, all levels, all layers, all cross layers of energy across the all. Across all time and all dimensions, we witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around these beings forever. We allow these energies to be with us, to be cleared throughout our systems, to be cleared throughout the all, to be cleared throughout all eternity, to welcome in the highest dimensional aspect of ourself, to bring ourself into higher and higher dimensional aspects, to let go of all belief systems that we have created, and to truly bring ourselves into alignment with our true authentic selves, allowing ourselves to be guided by, inspired by, and led by our true selves. Woo. All right. That was fantastic. I want to be mindful of time as well. So, what we want to do now is allow for our burning ceremony as well. So, if you have a piece of paper available that you want to take out for this section, what we want to do is really take time to reflect on what it is that we want to let go at this point where we are, to recognize all of the things that we want to release within ourselves. So I want to allow you plenty of time to write down what it is that you wish to release. And also, if you want to make sure that you have something to light with and something safe, I usually use my cast iron pan to put it in as well in order to. So the intention here of the burning ritual is to release what is not your own, no longer serving you and not in your highest potentiality. So set your intention to reflect on what it is that you want to let go of, to reflect on any beliefs and energetic statements. It can be anything that you wish to let go of in this cycle, to truly have it be as specific and unique or as detailed as possible. And this is okay. It can also be generic, but it is okay when we're talking about releasing things. If you have been having some specific things to allow that to be part of this is okay as well. So anything from broad to specific is okay here. I like to write at the top of my page, I release, and then write out the things that I like to release as well. What? Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Um, so I'm gonna say that again. So I have my little paper, and I have my cast iron pan, and I have also trimmed my paper, because the list was a little bit less this time. Not less, just more concise, they said. Um, so what you want to do is set your intention. I call on the elements earth, air, fire, water, and I ask for my intention here to be that I release these things. I release these things as I can. I clear the energy across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around these beings forever. And then you do want to make sure, as you have your intentions be pure, I let go of all of this and I do it showing me what I can do now, progressing through to what I can do in the end. Make sure you have it over your pan. And we also probably could have trimmed it a little bit more. You want to make sure that everything that you wrote down is included in the burning. Because the idea is to release all of it. So I've got these little bits, right? So you want to say, oh, it is usually interesting. One of the things that I had written here is letting go of pain, and it stayed on this little piece. So what I want to say is, I now clear the energy of all the pain of all of us here. We clear the energy across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around us. And we release these as we are able, showing us what we can do now, progressing through to what we can do in the end. Very interesting, right? I don't want to think that way. I want to say what it would make it really interesting is if you guys had written down the same word and had the same experience. Um, okay. So you want to get as much of the little pieces of paper burned as you can. I am just being myself about it here. So as you have done that, you want to also just say thank you to the universe for helping me to manifest my true desires, which are to be in alignment with my true authentic self, letting go of anything that is not my own, no longer serving me, and not in my highest potential, and to allow myself to come into the highest potential of myself. I let go of all of these things. Okay. Um, so that one did not go up as quickly as some of the others have. And that's okay. But I did want to just acknowledge that with the energies that are coming up for this moon, with what it is that you're feeling, just to really acknowledge that what we're being asked to do here is a complete inner transformation, right? It is, oh my God, I love it. I just read Kelly's note that you were drinking carrot apple juice now. That is absolutely fantastic. I really do love cacao, by the way. Um, the only reason that I am not actively drinking it during our ceremony is because I find it to be very energizing and it's 9:49 p.m. Um, so for this particular one, we thank the moon. We thank our energetic intentions to be in alignment with our true authentic self. As we went through this session, there was a lot of grief that came up, and they're showing this to me because that was why they directed my attention to that piece of paper and what word was left on it. So that is mainly the pain that we have caused ourselves. So as we go into this next phase and we talk about this phase part of the ceremony, forgiveness, right? And so what we want to say is forgive yourself. So, this is a good one to start with, to end your day with, to start your day with, and to just have an energy of forgiveness about yourself. Um, and so saying out loud or to yourself, I recommend taking a notebook and just writing down, I say 35 times, but however many times, writing it out 35 times and then saying it 35 times to really acknowledge forgiveness. So the one that we're being asked to do generally throughout our lives is to forgive ourselves, right? It is saying, I, Rochelle, now forgive myself completely. Physical reaction to that one. So acknowledge whatever way you need to do it. I, Rochelle, now forgive myself completely. I 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 now forgive myself completely. I, Rochelle, now forgive Rochelle completely. I, Rochelle, now forgive all aspects of who I am, was, and ever will be completely. I allow myself to forgive myself completely, to forgive those here completely, to forgive all of those in, on, and around my energy completely. I let go of all of the energies I had been clinging onto and lay them to rest. I say I forgive you because I allow the energies within me to be released. It doesn't mean what happened was okay. What it means is I'm no longer holding those energies as a part of who I am. I now forgive myself completely. I forgive each and every one of you completely as well. I now forgive Shulei completely. I now forgive Jessica completely. I now forgive Carrie completely. I now forgive Kelly completely. I now forgive Lynn completely. I now forgive Maria completely. I now forgive Meryl completely. I forgive everyone. I forgive all that is in all ways, across all time, across all space, across all dimension, across the all. We witness the complete forgiveness of energy in all ways, throughout the all, for all energies in, on, around these beings forever. We now forgive all energy across the all, across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of these energies in all ways throughout the all, for all of the energies in, on, and around these beings forever. The energy of forgiveness is great here. These are the energies of our energetic forgiveness of the group. It is the things that we have doing and been willing towards ourselves and others to witness these things, to understand these things, and to truly let go of them. To say, I'm sorry I stepped on your toe. I'm sorry I stole your car. Whatever it is, I acknowledge the energetic greatness within myself. I forgive myself for what I know and what I don't know. I forgive all others for that which I know and that which I do not know. I allow forgiveness across the all, across all time and all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all energies in, on, and around these beings forever. This is a big one. This is forgiveness of myself, and it is forgiveness of myself. And when you can say, for that which I know and that which I do not know, it is a very, very powerful, powerful process. So saying to yourself, I now forgive myself in all ways. I forgive myself for that which I know I need forgiveness, and I forgive myself for that which I do not know I need forgiveness. I forgive myself in all ways. I forgive the weather. I see a number 3. I forgive all elements of the weather. I release all elements of fear of the weather. I release all energies of fear of travel. all energies of fear, of desire, of travel, of friends, and of family. I now forgive all energies in, on, and around me, that which I know and that which I do not know. I release and neutralize any and all energies in, on, and around me, that which are my own, that which are not my own, that which is no longer part of my highest potential. And I release them all. I release all of these energies and clear them all across the all, across all time, across all dimensions, and witness the complete healing of this energy in all ways throughout the all, for all energies in, on, and around these beings forever. I allow myself also to be forgiven by others. I allow myself to be forgiven for that which I know and that which I do not know. I allow myself to be forgiven across all time, across the all, across all dimensions, and witness the complete forgiveness of myself in all ways throughout the all, for all energies in, on, and around these beings forever. Wow. I love that. Mm. I hope that you guys felt that shift as much as I did. I am, was, and always will be thankful to each and every one of you. If you have any crystals that are out there and you want me to clear them, I would be honored to do that as well. Um, So charging your crystals under the full moon is a good idea. If you have any here, I will set the intention. And it's your intention that is the most powerful. So saying, oh, I loved this one the most too. I release all energy in, on, and around my crystals. I clear the crystals of all, non-beneficial, dark, negative, stale, stagnant energy, anything that they've picked up from you in your environment, anything they were wanting to let go of from all time. We clear all energies in, on, and around the crystals, activating them with the power, the intention, and the meditation upon them, raising them into the highest frequency and set point possible for your health and healing now. Whoa. All right. I love that. Thank you all so much, so much for being here and for joining me on this full moon and so many others. Um, if you have any questions or anything, let me know. Or anything you want to share, that is all fine. I have something I want to share as well. I thought about changing my background. It's this lovely purple geometric shape, and I put it up, and the energy I got from it was booga booga. I put this one up and I went, again. So it really is another lesson in awareness, right? How does it feel? How do the things around you feel? What do you need to let go of and what do you need to be thankful for? I am thankful for each and every one of you. You are blessed and I really love and appreciate you all. Thank you. Love it. Mhm. 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 Thank you. Hmm. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna leave it there since it's recorded so we can um have the recording end. Thank you all so much.